am somebody that has 4 kids from 4 different men, and I want to tell you why. I want to tell you why, because people are going to think, oh, because of this, or because people have assumptions on why this happens. And here's my story on why it happened to me. I had no mother and I had no father. They were there, they were alive, and they're still alive to this day, but they did not take care of me. My mom was never home. My dad was a pimp. And I was never taken care of by my...
What's up, y'all, man? This your boy Mazo Capone. Now, off the rip, she jumps right into the excuses. No accountability. Nothing's her fault. It's just her parents' fault. She didn't have any love. Just straight into the excuses. But that's typical for modern women.
my parents at all whatsoever. I missed a lot of love growing up. A lot of love. Nobody read me books. Nobody tucked me in. Nobody fed me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Majority of my life, that did not happen. The only time that's happened is when I was with my aunt, and that was for very small periods of my life. My mom and my dad did not take care of me whatsoever. So when I got to be 14 years old, I got my first real boyfriend. He took my virginity, and his name was Victor. He didn't allow me to look at people, breathe near people, talk to people, have any friends. He made sure that he was my only friend. He beat my ass a lot. But it didn't start like that. I put my hands on him first. And the reason why I did...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Because, like, guys, a lot of times when these women come out to the internet saying that these guys will whoop their ass and these guys put their hands on them, usually it's kind of a back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? These women are abusing these guys too. So I'm actually glad she said that. At least she's being honest in a way, somewhat. It sounded like she was going to omit that, but she ended up saying it. But in many cases, when these women come out here and complain about they're being abused. They're the abusers too.
that is because I was sick. And I took a hanger and I started beating him with the hanger. I forgot what he did, but I beat that boy with the hanger. He got up, he knocked me out. And some people be like, oh, you asked for it. You damn right. Yeah, I did. But what I didn't ask for was everything after that. Because that was the first time I ever hit him. That's the first time he ever hit me. But he never stopped after that. After that, it got worse and worse and worse. And I stopped fighting back. And I always told him, I'm sorry I hit you the first time, but you need to stop abusing me. So while he's continuously abusing me for years, like 3 to 4 years, I always blamed my...
So you didn't have nowhere to go? I mean, why would you stay with somebody who was abusing you for 3 or 4 years? Guys, it sounds like this woman is prone to bad decisions. It's like she just made a whole bunch of bad decisions in her life. And this is due to not having I guess she's right about not having a father figure in her life, because this woman just make a hell of a lot of bad decisions.
myself because I hit him first. He would tie me up and beat me. That was his MO. He tied me up and beat me, tied me up and beat me. He did other things to me that caused me to have miscarriages. So, yeah, I finally left him when he found some new interest in another girl named Danielle Baptiste. And he didn't really leave me. He was planning to cheat on me with this Danielle girl, but he literally pushed me on the floor and kicked me in my face. I had my baby in my hands. I had Victor in my hands. I had Victor. Victor was like a couple of months old. Victor, his dad, pushed me on the floor and kicked me in my face.
Damn.
As Victor fell on the floor tumbling, we was in somebody's parking lot area. The cops came. It was like 90 degrees outside. It was horrible. But that's the last time I was near Victor. Because I told those cops, please, I don't want this to ever happen again. I have a baby.
So far, she's telling a fucked up story, man. God damn. She had a goddamn tumultuous life. Woof. And it's all due to her bad decision making. And she has 4 kids, guys. But trust me, there's more. We just scratching the surface with this one.
Baby, I can't, he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill my baby. And since that day, I have barely ever seen that man ever again. Like, he pops up in my life once or twice, But he wasn't abusing me or anything like that. We just happened to see each other, and we just always remained cool, I guess, cordial. But yeah, that was my first baby father. And my second baby father, I was taken advantage of. His name was Darnell Porch, and it happened on Staten Island, New York. He broke into my window and he took advantage of me, and I got pregnant. I tried to give myself a miscarriage by beating myself on the stomach, and then God told me to stop. My God told me to stop hitting myself. It told me that I'm supposed to have this baby. I need to have this baby. This baby's mine. I need to protect this baby. I need to love this baby. This baby is my love. Those are the words from God that whatever that word is, trans something into my fucking brain. And I'm like, I had the remote in my hand. I was about to hit my stomach again. And I'm like, holy shit.
This woman is actually saying that God came down and talked to her. I'm talking about like literally talked to her and told her she need to keep that baby. In freaking sane. Man, guys, is there a dark cloud looming over this woman or something? I mean, god damn, this woman has a tumultuous life. I mean, seriously, this woman it's like she has a goddamn dark cloud looming over her. Wow. Whew. I don't know what to tell you. I'm damn near lost for words.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna listen to my God. And I was only 15, 16 years old. So I had to go to my mom, and I told my mom I'm pregnant and I have no idea who the father is. So yeah, that's my second child. So my third child is Ivana. I got married to her father. He was my high school sweetheart. We got married, and he used to steal a lot of money from me. Stealing. Like, he did not stop stealing money from me. Like, he was supporting his weed habits. He smoked a lot, like every 5 minutes of the day, and he stole my money.
All right, now by this point, as y'all can see, this woman has an excuse for everything. Everything is somebody else's fault. She's always the victim in these situations. I don't really believe that. Nah, it's starting to, my spidey senses are starting to tingle. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the victim in all these instances. The common denominator in all these situations is you. I mean, damn, your life has been that fucked up throughout. I don't believe that. I just believe this woman is making a hell of a lot of bad decisions. But anyway,
Money to support his bad habits. I wasn't staying with him. Why? I gave him 7 years of my life. We went to the Steve Wilkos show. He failed a lie detector test that he was cheating on me. And you're stealing from me, and you're cheating on me. And he's with this girl right now, Jade. Jade doesn't believe he's ever cheated on her. But I know something she doesn't know. And I'm never going to tell her. And then she happens to pass by this video. I'm still not going to tell you. So, Devon, you're not perfect. That's why I divorced him. He didn't divorce me. He didn't leave me. I left him. I divorced him. I found a new husband. So now we're moving on to my fourth child, which is my now husband. We've been married for 9 fucking years. And I regret nothing. Still married, going on 10 years, 11, 12, 13, 14. And guess what? I also got my tubes tied. No, not tied. I got
thank
them
God
snip,
for that.
cut, burnt, twisted, thrown out in the trash. Bye. See you later.
Thank God for that. You don't need to bring no goddamn kids in the world. As fucked up as you is. And not only that, this woman seems like she's crazy. Whew.
No, don't see you later. I literally stopped at 4 kids. I did not want any more kids because I'm like, I need to show these kids the love I have. I want to give these kids the time I have. If I have any more kids, I probably can't afford them. I probably can't give all my kids enough time. I can't have all these kids. So 4 was just enough for me. So my 4th child comes from my last husband, because if he dies, I'm not remarrying nobody. I'm not going to no relationship. No, thank you. I might just turn into a lesbian.
Shit, pray to God that he survives, because you don't need to be out here in these streets. Seriously, man, this woman here is cuckoo. and she makes terrible decisions. I mean, it's like she's blaming everything on everybody else, but she has no accountability whatsoever. But obviously, after you should have learned after the first damn child. She didn't learn. She had 3 more children. Now the second child, she said she got raped. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily blame her for that, if that's true. But even after that, you did it 2 more times. So we still can't really give you anything. We still can't sympathize with you because you really haven't learned. Now, thank God that you got your damn tubes tied.
I'm not doing another man. But that's my story. And that's why I have 4 kids from 4 different men. I wasn't running around being a hoe, and that's how I got pregnant. Because I definitely was running around being a hoe, but that's not how I got pregnant. I was a prostitute. And I was a prostitute because
She said she wasn't running around being a hoe, but then she turned around and said she was running around being a hoe. See, now her credibility just went out the window. By now you can't believe nothing this woman says. Like I said, this woman has been making bad decisions. After the first kid, she didn't learn. The second kid, she got raped. But like I said, we still can't even give you credit on that because you turned around and did it 2 more times. Now at least you married the last one, and she says she's still with him. That's good. But on top of that, this woman don't really seem like she's mentally stable. On top of that, but let me hear her last words.
my mom wasn't taking care of me, like you know from the beginning of this video. And I used to have to prostitute in order to feed me and my son. But I only was prostituting for a year. And I only had sex with like 5 different individuals. And I was 16 years old and they were older men. Yeah, I have a lot of stories to tell. But none of my kids came from any of those men. All that was all protected. My pimp made sure I had protected sex. Good times. Good times. Can't wait.
Thank God this woman married. But I feel sorry for that damn poor bastard she married to. But he got a nut job as a wife. Whew. This woman had a goddamn dark cloud looming over her whole life. She got pregnant when she was a teenager. The guy was whooping on her ass. She was whooping on his ass too. Come to find out. Second time, a guy snuck in her window and raped her. If that actually happened, because you know, then she kind of lied later on in the story. Then she did 2 more times. You know, and the thing of it is, there's a lot of women out here making bad decisions like this, and I feel sorry for those children. I mean, seriously, this woman don't really seem like she's all mentally there. God bless those children, man. But anyway, y'all, this your boy Mazo, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.